All right, so I know you guys are familiar with T.I. and his wife,
guy?
Tiny.
Who's that?
And you may also be familiar with the fact that he won a $71 million lawsuit over toymaker MGA's OMG fashion dolls about a month ago.
Yeah,
I did see
3
that.
weeks. T.I. was recently on 96.1 in Atlanta with Young Dro, I believe. And he referenced the one more show that he's doing, but then he's not doing shows anymore. So
Yeah.
Nah, man, but I appreciate y'all, man, for, you know what I'm saying, for offering me my last working gig because I do not need the money anymore and I will not be performing. So you guys, y'all have.
So this is your last one?
Yeah, they're going to be, I don't want to do it no more. Yeah, I don't want people to pay me to hop around and sweat for their entertainment
He
anymore.
said that before. Will you do anything for the PSC?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm going to answer the phone to tell them that I will not be performing.
So, yeah. Do you feel any particular type of way about T.I. saying that he's retiring?
So
And I don't want people to pay me to hop around and sweat for their entertainment anymore or anything like that?
So here's the thing. I'm a T.I. fan first and foremost. And this grown man can do whatever he chooses to do.
Yeah.
Especially if you get hit with 71 million of them things.
That's the kicker right there.
You can do whatever you want. So I'm not here to count anybody's pockets.
No, that's what you do, though.
It's just with y'all, not T.I. It's just y'all.
That's your
It's not
persona,
y'all.
sir.
It's just y'all. It's not anybody else. But he can do what he wants.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be if I want to be a selfish consumer and play historian, I would be like, bro, you have a lot of fans around the world that might still want to see you perform, because I think of acts that performed until their 60s, 70s, 80s, right? Now, hip hop might not be the genre for that, but there are a lot of legends that damn near went out performing, right? So they gave everything they had to performing in their genre. So it's kind of a situation where you could pick either side, but I mean, T.I. done gave a lot to hip hop and he did just get 71 million in them things. So my brother, if that's your choice, do you?
Look, T.I. has made money. He sold records when it was hard records to sell.
True.
You know, physical records, and then has always been able to sell hard tickets. On top of that, you know, he's been getting Hollywood money.
Yeah.
You know, and seems to have taken care of, you know, for whatever reason, you know, all the kids he got, for whatever reason, child support has not drained his pockets.
True.
And I think this is the way it's supposed to be after a certain amount of time. Because, you know, when I saw the story, it made me think about, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know of them.
Well, Frankie Valli, there was videotape of him recently. They still trying to push him out on stage, and he is 90 years old.
Is he that really old white dude that like looks like he's just like stares into space?
Yes.
Why would you say that, Lo?
Because that's what
it
it is.
is.
That's the truth.
It's
You know.
weird looking, man.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
And I think the goal for almost any entertainer, once you reach a certain place, is to make it to where you don't have to, as Tip said, jump around and sweat for these people's entertainment.
Yeah.
Like, once you've done a certain amount in this entertainment game, if you've taken care of your paper work as well as your paper, you should be able to work at your leisure. And I'm happy to see a rapper who has been able to do that. Because, you know, shout out to them. Maybe they want to do it, but I think there are a lot of groups we love who are still out here on the road because they did, you know, because they were cheated early or they didn't get what they were supposed to get when they were really hot. The Temptations only have one original member and they still out here.
True.
Everybody, there's no original four.
OJ is still torn.
There's no original Four Tops out here. And somehow they're performing. You know, you see, I mean, you know how I feel about New Edition, but right now they're in a position where they're all in their 50s. They got paper. They got the residency, but, you know, they got cheated for so many years, you know, we're on the wrong side of lawsuits for so many years that, you know, they're probably now just getting their just due as far as the money that they're supposed to make. So to see T.I., who might be, you know, early 40s, maybe?
Late 40s.
For him to be able to make a decision like this and have a smile on his face about, you know, having his money in such a good position that he can do one more show and he's like, all right, y'all, I'm good. And, you know, if you call me about it, I'm going to say no. Shout out to Tip. I love to see this for rappers. I love to see this for black entertainers, because by and large, most of them can't do it.
That's true.
Nah, Tip is in a very good position. Again, he's got TV shows. He's got multiple investments in the city of Atlanta, Georgia. His wife is part of Escape. I'm pretty sure they're not hurting for any money.
No.
So I think this is going to be a situation though where he's just not completely done.
I
He'll
agree.
probably pop out here and there, but it's not a necessity for him to do that right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially winning a lawsuit. $71 million sets you back pretty good. So
A lot of money, man.
yeah, that's a big lump
Set you
sum.
up pretty
Not
good.
yet.
I
Set
said,
you up.
yeah, it's gonna
Not
set you up.
back, set you up. Yeah, you're right. But I mean, he's got a great discography.
And he never said that he was going to stop making music.
Nah,
He just said performing.
but he might. I mean, if he's not making music or not performing, and he's making music just for the hell of it, I mean, a lot of times they make the music so they can go perform it, and then add the other stuff into it as well. But I think
But he doesn't have to now, which is
Right.
kind of a cool thing. You know,
That's true.
Maybe we get a different type of project out
Or
of it.
what
That's
if-
what I was about to say. Yeah.
what
yeah.
if because I haven't seen a rapper get a Vegas residency yet. I think we're about at that time where we're probably going to start seeing rappers get residencies, and
I don't think
I don't
T.I.
think
is
it's gonna
going to
be
do it.
Tip, but I think
He said no more.
If the bag is right, I bet you he would.
Do you know how right that bag would have to be if you just got a check for $71 million when
Yeah,
you're
I don't
already
know if
rich?
that bag gonna be that right
I
for
don't
him
know.
to do it. But I agree with you on the possibility of a rap residency. I don't know if it's gonna be.
You
Tip,
know who I
though.
see doing it?
Don't.
Who?
Snoop Dogg.
Oh,
That
Snoop
would-
could
yeah,
easily do that.
That would make
Oh
sense.
my goodness, Snoop Dogg review in Vegas.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Somebody need to get on that right now.
50
I
will
know.
probably do it.
50 would.
Snoop could do it
Snoop
in
would,
some
though.
sketchers and
I
sell
don't
out
know,
every
50,
night.
50's getting that TV money. You know.
Yeah, he's now one
about
of
to
the
be-
judges for what's that show?
Snoop is
Where they turn around in
The
the,
Voice.
chair.
The Voice.
No, but I was
yeah.
talking about how 50 he's on his Tyler Perry
No, 100%.
hustle right now.
He
you
is,
know, so
yeah.
But yeah, so that's cool.
Oh.
So that's the latest news with T.I. You know,
Yeah,
T.I.
shout out to Tip. Yeah, get that
So-
money, brother.
he's got the money, and he's not going to get the money anymore. He's going.
Yeah, you're right. I keep saying like he got to go
it's
get
like
it. He
he's
already
got
got
enough money.
Yeah, shout out to Tip.
Yeah,
He's got residuals, so
yeah. Good
he
for him.
hasn't sold his catalog yet either, and that's always an option.
Don't have to at this point.